Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. It's not exactly the career mode thing that you were thinking of, but it's 30 players that you have got to try out in FIFA 21 career mode. Obviously, no face cam today, but there is a career mode video out tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know down below. And off the bat, we are going to start off with the goalkeeping position. We've got three goalkeepers. We've got Goalkeepers, Florian Muller, and Odysseus Vlacom. What? Starting off with Goalkeepers, obviously. In FIFA 22, he's not really available because he's just signed for Borussia Dortmund, as I have him right here. But in FIFA 21, he plays for FC Stuttgart. So he is available. Very good keeper. He's 22 years old, rated 77 overall with a potential of 82. That is damn near impressive. Gotta love him. He's got a real face. Obviously, guys, all these players will have real faces. I've got a thing about players that don't have real faces, so you know you can trust me. All these players got real faces. Moving on, Florian Muller. Florian Muller is a 22-year-old German with 77 overall and also an 82 potential. But obviously, guys, also think about it. Dynamic potential works differently. If you are keeping 30 clean sheets a season and Florian Muller or Kubel's your guy, they're not going to be sitting at 82 overall. I can almost guarantee it. I mean, I've used all these players and I know for a fact I've exceeded majority of the potential overalls that I'm going to be telling you about. So the potential overalls, obviously I'm telling you about them, but then like at the same time, if you play well, if you do well, the players are going to definitely exceed them. Moving on, Odysseus, I cannot pronounce this man's surname off, like, it doesn't roll off my tongue, you know, it's not like a Florian Muller or a Kubel, but so I call him Odysseus. I actually, you see, he's already tongue-tying me. I absolutely love this guy. I love him. 82 overall with the potential of 84. Obviously, guys, if you've been watching my career modes, you'll know that I did want to sign him for Arsenal. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out. We ended up keeping Leno and so on. But this guy is like insane. He's Greek, so he's not like the most well-known goalkeeper out there. He's got a good potential, good overall, and of course, he will exceed that overall potential anyway. So it doesn't even matter. And of course, he's got some great badges to go along with these saves with his feet. He's very cautious with the crosses. Just a great goalkeeper. I don't think you guys can go wrong with any three of these goalkeepers, so let me know down below if you ever decide to go for one. I would absolutely appreciate it if you did. Moving on to the right back and right wing back position, and guys, firstly, Reggie Cannon, USA, 22-year-old. He's honestly, guys, like, you cannot go wrong with him. 73 overall, potential of 82, and he's got a real face, plays for Bavista. The only problem is, though, in the first season, he does need a release clause if you're going to buy him, because he obviously just moved there and so on. But like, maybe in the second season if you guys decide to go for him. But like I say, you cannot go wrong with him. You really can't. Moving on, Sterling plays for Chelsea. It's not Raheem Sterling, it's Dejan Sterling, or Dujan Sterling, I don't know. Either way, Sterling, he's a right back, can play as a centre back, which, I don't know, maybe you guys are getting creative with your formations and stuff, and maybe you need him as a right-sided centre back, or maybe a right back that's inverted, maybe even a right back that just stays back and you create kind of like a little back three. I don't know. All I know is this guy could be your man. If you are doing a road to glory, this is your man. I'm telling you right now. He's got a 79 potential, which is not like your 85s or whatever, but at the same time, if you play well with him, he'll do business for you. Like, it says he's got a medium work rate. I don't believe that for a damn second. He's got a very high work rate, very high hacking work rate. He's got a shot on him. Bruh. Even though his shooting is 43, I have been able to score some absolute crackers with this man. So, enough said. You guys try him out. You guys let me know if it's just me or if it's just a great underrated player. Fabricio Bustos, of course, from Argentina, plays for Independiente. Speed dribbler, early crosser. That's guys, the early crosser badge is so great for your wing back. If you are looking to play attacking wing backs, like you got to have an early crosser. So, and I mean, he can also play as a right wing back. So if you're going for a back five, or something like that, he is your man. High work rates, both ends of the field. He's going to put in work for you. He's very pacey. Can obviously cross the ball, pass the ball. His defending is a little bit, but I mean, his work rate does make up for it. So, guys, you really can't go wrong with him. You can't go wrong with any of them. Sterling, Cannon, Bustos, you can't go wrong with them. Ezri Konsa, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that helped Aston Villa do so well defensively this past season in the Premier League. I mean, everybody's hyping up Tyrone Mings, and I'm just like, did you guys not see his damn partner, Ezri Konsa? Like, that man is fire. Konsa is a really great player. Obviously 77 overall. He's got an 84 potential, 22 years old, and of course, as a centre back, you need a guy to power header. Obviously, corner kicks, clearing balls, and all that stuff. That's so necessary. It's so necessary for your centre back to do it. I mean, obviously, if you're doing a road to glory, this guy's not really the guy for you. Okay, he will be very expensive, but maybe in your second or maybe even in your third season. I mean, by your third season, he should be on an 80, so he'll be good quality for you. So you can't go wrong with him. And of course, he's got a good high, well, not high potential, but like a good medium potential, and potentially a very good high potential. I use potentially way too many times in that. Next, we have Chancel Mbemba. I think this guy played for Newcastle United. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure he did. I'm pretty sure he did. But also, guys, he can play as a right back. So can Konsa, by the way. I forgot to say that. But Mbemba can play as a right back and a centre back, mainly centre back. He's big enough to play as a centre back. He's got a very good attacking work rate, which is not exactly rare for a centre back, but it could be quite interesting, especially if you are playing with a very attacking lineup. You want that Sergio Ramos type figure at the back where he'll occasionally make forward runs. That's the guy for you. This is the guy for you. 77 overall, 82 potential. He's got some crazy badges, dives into tackles, long passer, giant throw-in. Like, long passer for me, guys, if you're looking to play out from the back and you need like a passing centre-back, a Laporte type figure for Man City, this is your man. Much cheaper than Laporte, by the way, and he can grow. He can definitely grow. So this is your man, Chancel Mbemba from Porto. I think he is available from the get-go, so I don't think you can go wrong with him. But like I say, anything is possible, guys. With these centre-backs, you can do anything. And then, of course, we have Mavropanos. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name, but you guys know from the Arsenal career mode, I do love me some Mavropanos. Also a Greek player. Man, these Greek players are coming up, guys. Damn. Also, a centre-back that can play as a right-back. I don't know why. It was just... There are so many players that I could have chosen, and I was like, you know what? These three players, and for some reason, they're all right-sided centre-backs, right-footed, everything. But Mavropanos, he's very underrated. I mean, 72 overall, but he does have an 82 overall potential, and obviously that can grow. Low attack work rate, so very defensive player. He is a very defensive player. And of course, like I say, he can grow, which is amazing. He is a bit injury prone. He does dive into tackles, which is really great, but can get you into trouble sometimes. But like I say, when I've used him, it just seems like the overall that he's at is not the correct overall, because his stats don't really represent the player that he actually is when you use him. Very nice to use. He feels very loose when you're like running around with him. And it just feels so nice to use them. So like I say, guys, you can't go wrong with any of these signings I've mentioned. Try them out, let me know down below. Rightio, so moving on, Theo Hernandez. This for me is the best left back in this game. I don't give a damn what anybody says. This man here is the guy. If you're looking for a left back, this guy. With that, no, there's second place doesn't come close. This guy, 82 overall, absolutely amazing. He's got an 86 potential. Guys, I'm not even lying to you. I've gotten him up to 92 before. With like almost 100 speed, 99 speed, let's be honest. 99 speed, 99 acceleration. He's obviously got the speed dribbler badge. He's left-footed. But guys, you wing back, left wing, left mid. This man controls. He is essentially Alphonso Davies in an AC Milan shirt. This is your guy. I mean, they both even wear number 19. I only realize that right now. But this is your guy. Best left back in the game, in my opinion. 22 years old as well, very young. He can grow so much. Like 86 overall is not a true representation of his actual potential. Moving on, left wing back Ryan Sessegnon. He's obviously on loan at Hoffenheim in the first season, but guys, if you are doing a road to glory and you get to the Premier League eventually, this is your man. You can make him stay as a left wing back, left wing. He's very attacking, very attacking. You can't go wrong with him. He's also got a very good free kick on him. Ryan Sessegnon is a baller. He is an absolute baller. And then our final left back position is another left wing back, but it's Ruben Vinagre of Wolverhampton Wanderers. He is on loan at the moment at Olympiacos, I think it is Olympiacos, but Ruben Vinagre is another baller and a half. Got some badges too. He's a flair player. He's a technical dribbler. I don't think he's the fastest player. If I remember correctly, I don't think he's the fastest player. But he does do work. He's got a good cross on him as well. In the Wolves system especially, where the wing is somewhat cut inside and the wing backs take over, I think that is a system that suits him. So if you're going to maybe convert him and make him just a left back that stays behind, like stays back, doesn't attack, I think you're not going to do him enough justice. So make sure when you do use him, he gets forward, he's whipping and crosses left, right and center, and he could easily get you 10 assists this season. Easily. So moving on, Boubacar Kamara, the CDM. On the ball, off the ball, positioning, positional awareness, tackling, everything. This guy just puts in work. Like you can see that defensive work rate is very high, medium overall, medium attacking work rate. I mean, obviously an 80 overall, but guys, the 86 potential doesn't justify him. Again, he's another one. He can't be justified by just being an 86. That's your max potential. Nah, this guy could easily hit a 90 within 4 seasons, I would say. If you are doing very well and you're using him, he's not just sitting on the bench, this is your guy. I'm telling you, this is your CDM for the future. Finished. There's conversations done. He is one of the best young CDMs in the game. Of course, he's got a real face, so it's an even bigger tick. And of course, he's got that badge, the leadership badge, which is, you don't come across that badge that many times. So guys, if you're starting a team and you're missing, or you're a Donut FC essentially, where you don't have a good CDM, save up some cash. Boubacar Kamara, bring him in. He is going to solidify that midfield. Dennis Zakaria, the Swiss international, also a guy that's a CDM that can play as a centre back. You guys will know him, and he is a well-known player. I can't even deny it. But guys, I love playing with Dennis Zakaria. Look at that. Playmaker. He's got the passing range on him to be a deep lying CDM that is a playmaker, which is very rare in this game. You don't really get that. So he's a very special player, very specific player, but I think if you guys get the team right around him, you cannot go wrong. Obviously get his work rates up, obviously medium, it's not that great. Got an 81 overall, but an 87 potential. You can get him up to a 90 within like a season. Okay, maybe 2 seasons. He's also a very good centre back, but I'm sure you guys, centre back? What? CDM. But I'm sure you guys already know that he is a very well-known player, so you can't go wrong with him. Just one of my suggestions. I love using him. Bruno Guimaraes. I've probably butchered this poor oak's name, but another great CDM. In my top 5 FIFA career mode video, I rated this guy then, and I still rate him now. I haven't come across another CDM apart from Kamara and Zakaria. He's a CDM very much like a Kante type figure. He can get forward, make tackles, pass the ball forward. You know, he's not going to just like hang back and make tackles in front of the back 4, you know. So a really good guy. When I used him, I got him up to like an 86, and that was like after 4 seasons, or was it 3? I think it might have been 3 seasons, sorry, not 4. But again, can't go wrong with him. You really can't. Like, he just suits the mold of Kante essentially, but obviously he's bigger, so he does offer a bit more in the air. So there is that, and of course guys, he's got badges. He's got an outside of the foot shot. That's, as a CDM making late charges into the box, imagine the goals you could score with this man right here. And of course he's got a long passer badge as well. So kudos to him, kudos to you. Let me know down below if you ever use him. Moving on though, Yves Bissouma obviously plays for Brighton in real life, not Newcastle United, but in this career mode he is. This man is an absolute baller. I mean, real life in the game, he's amazing. I mean, okay, just off the bat, look at that. Power free kick, flair player, long shot taker. You already know the curled efforts coming in. You already know the dipping free kicks that will be happening. Just use him. I mean, 78 overall is not a bad price. Use him off the bench, use him in the starting lineup. He's one of those players that can literally phase in and out of the starting lineup and you wouldn't even see a big drop off. Seriously, that is the quality of player that he is. He could, you need to obviously up his defensive work rate, because I mean, having him as maybe a box to box player, or maybe even converting him to CDM, that's your choice, but I like using him as a centre midfielder. So box to box player for him, perfect-ho, people. Got an 84 potential. You could easily knock that up to an 87. I think I've only ever gotten him up to an 86, but I feel like you can get him up to an 87. Yangel Herrera, a jack of all trades. He can play central midfield, CDM, central attacking midfielder from Venezuela, 22 years old. He's very young. Plays for Man City. He is on loan in the first season, so you won't be able to really get him. But guys, when you do get him, box to box. This is a damn greyhound. He's running the whole game, not even getting tired. He's got a steam engine. I don't even know why he doesn't have that trait, but he is a long shot taker. Just like I say, doesn't stop working. He's great. You can't go wrong with him. If you find that your midfield is kind of lacking, or maybe if you're playing a midfield 2, maybe you're playing a 5-2-3, or something along those lines, put this guy next to somebody else and just watch him do work. Trust me. Wins the ball, passes the ball, shoots like mad. Whenever I've played against him, when he's in the opposing team, I hate it. So why would you not put him on your team and just absolutely wreck the other teams? Just saying. Weston McKennie, another American. I think this is the second American next to Reggie Cannon. Okay, Weston McKennie, before this season, he could play as a centre back as well. So I'm just putting it out there. Maybe if you're getting a bit creative with your teams, centre back option. But guys, again, I love using him. You can't knock me for going against this. Also a very well known player. He can play as a right mid and a left mid, which is quite intense. He's a big boy, so I feel sorry for the opposing wing backs. But guys, work rate high, both ends, box to box, attacking, going forward, going backwards, just winning the ball back, passing the ball, shooting, everything. He's just a great player overall. Got an 85 potential. You can easily hit that up. I don't think he's 90 potential. I think I've gotten him up to about an 87 before. But again, he's one of those players that you can't help but not put him in your starting lineup. He is. On the bench, he's amazing off the bench. But you just love using him so much that he's got to be in that midfield of yours. You get really creative, people. You really do get really creative to find ways to fit this man into your team. And I mean, yeah, you just use him and you'll find out why I'm saying the things I'm saying. I'm sure many of you have. Like I say, he is a well-known player, so you got to mix it up. You got to put some well-known players in with some not so well-known players, but I'm sure my past few players you guys all know. And of course, he's got a giant throw-in badge, Nikola Vlasic. Okay, used to play for Everton, by the way. Before he went back to CSKA Moscow, he's been tearing it up again in the I think they Russia. I'm probably wrong. Let me know down below. No, it's Moscow. Yes, it's Russia. Russian league. Bang. The 22-year-old Croatian, 80 overall, and he's got an 86. Sorry, I knew it was 80 something. An 86 potential. You can't go wrong there. Of course, real face. Look at those badges. That's everything you need as a center attacking midfielder. Guys, he can play as a winger as well. In case you're not playing an attacking midfielder, he can play as a central midfielder. Maybe if you're getting very creative and you use a Liverpool type lineup, convert him to a centre forward. A lot of the cams in the game, you could probably play as a centre forward. I mean, if anything, Jurgen Klopp has shown us Bobby Firmino can be a centre forward. Boom. But again, guys, Great player, good size as well. I mean, just under 6 feet tall. I think he's what, 4 centimeters under 6 feet tall. So, and of course that weak foot though. So if you are going to have him as like a guy who's taking shots from outside the box, any foot will do with this man. Any foot will do. Mateus Cunha. Okay, guys, I think I'm in love with this player. That overall and me just don't sit well. He is an absolute baller. Like 21 years old, cam, centre forward, striker, left wing, right wing. He can play all 4 of those positions. No, actually it's all 6 if you include the left mid and right mid. Guys, look at these badges. Speed dribbler, flair player, long shot taker, outside of the foot taker. Oh my gosh, you can't go wrong. You really cannot go wrong with this guy. Like, he's amazing. And he's got an 86 potential, but he's a 90. He's a 90. He's one of those players, again, you use him and you're like, what overall is he? Is he like an 85? And you see that he's only a 79 and you're like, that doesn't make sense. My brain can't compute. What is this bullshit? What is this fuckery? FIFA, fix your game. You know, it's one of those. I mean, look at the ball control, the crossing, the dribbling, the finishing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. If he had a good free kick on him, I'd call him the next Neymar. Real Madrid, Brahim, you know, obviously he's going back on loan to AC Milan soon, so there is that. But I do rate this kid, guys. I rate him a lot. He's a cam. He can play as a left wing. I think left wing is suited for him a bit more than trying to play him in the center. So maybe don't convert him to a central midfielder, convert him to a left wing. And I say left wing because, guys, him cutting in and Arjen Robbening the damn goalkeeper is absolute poetry in motion. Like, guys, it's game over, it's finished, it's done. But if you are playing him as a cam, he's Kevin De Bruyne reincarnated. Apart from the injury proneness, okay, finesse shot, flair, technical dribbler, guys, improve his passing, improve his defensive work rate, and you've got yourself an absolute young stud. And if you're playing an AC Milan career mode, like I said to you in the previous, well, not previous, but like the top 5 teams in career mode to use this kid because he is an absolute stud. I'm serious, guys. Like, you can't go wrong with him whatsoever. Now we come across our left wing, left mid position, as you can see here. Enes Bardi, okay, he doesn't actually play for Crystal Palace in real life. He plays for I can't think. I can't think. But he does play for some Spanish team. Probably the second best free kick taker in the game. Guys, he's a left mid, can play as a central midfielder. Maybe if you're playing like a diamond in the midfield, he's the guy to fit on the left hand side of things. Not the fastest player. He's not a fast pacey winger. He's more like a Juan Mata type player where he's gonna find the pockets of space, pass it there, do little 1-2s here and there. Great player though. He is a great player. Got an 82 potential. He's got some good badges outside of the foot shot. Guys, I don't know about you, but like, I really rate players that have the outside of the foot shot. It just looks so classy, so clinical, so clean when they hit them. And of course, he is a long shot taker. North Macedonia too. Up North Macedonia. But Enes Bardi, great free kicks. Guys, if your team is lacking a free kick taker, this is your man. Straight up, you'll find a way. Again, another Western McKinney type player where you'll find a way to fit him into your team. Noah Lang, people. Noah Lang, obviously on loan, first season at Club Brugge, but if you are lacking on the left wing, and I'm talking about the proper left wing, Noah Lang, people. Noah fucking Lang, 85 overall potential eventually. Could probably surpass that. I've never really surpassed, I think it was like 83, and then I just stopped playing that career mode that I was using him in. So quick, so agile. The agility of this guy, when you're using him on the field, another very loose feeling player, and I enjoy using players like that because you just feel like you can do anything with them. It's like when you use Mbappe, but obviously this is a lower rated Mbappe. But essentially, it's that type of feeling, okay? He's a flair player outside of the foot shot. Again, guys, I didn't choose this on purpose, but like, as you can see, there is a common trend here with my attacking players. So outside the foot shot taker, and of course, he is a technical dribbler. He's Dutch, 21, room to grow, loads of potential. And I mean, you don't even have to like up his defensive work rate because you just want him to be on the ball, attacking, and making the opposing wing back, right back, full back, whatever back, cry his damn eyes out. That's what you want. And of course, people, our third left wing, left mid option is Alan Saint Maximum. You people know from the Newcastle United career mode, I love him. Got him up to 91 overall, which just shows you the 85 potential that is set for him in the game is like a meh. You know, we even won Ballon d'Or with him, so anything is possible, people. He's a flair player, long shot taker, speed dribbler, technical dribbler. If you want a man to just never get knocked off the ball, this is your guy. High attacking work rate, can play as a striker, left wing, left mid, right mid, all those positions. Those 5 positions are his positions. Seriously, you can't go wrong with Alan Saint Maximum. And if you don't believe me, check out the Newcastle United career mode, people. I'm telling you. Especially though that last season where we just dominated every single team, because even when we're having a bad game, give the ball to Alan Saint Maximum, finished. It's done. So people, right wing position, we have Irving Lozano, the 25-year-old Mexican international, outside of the foot shot taker, of course, speed dribbler, real face, of course, 81 overall with an 84 potential. I've only ever actually gotten him up to an 84, so maybe this is the one that actually sits at it, because I mean, he is 25, so he's about to hit his peak as well. So maybe if you're bagging in 30 goals a season with him, he'll surpass his 84 potential, which will be cool. It will be cool. But again, very pacey. I did actually have a Napoli career mode in FIFA 21. It was behind the scenes, obviously. I did enjoy using him. A lot. So yeah. Okay, human beings. Pedro Goncalves he's dubbed the next Bruno Fernandes by the media. Doesn't play in the same position though. But people, he is an absolute baller. Look at that. Flair, long shots, playmaker, technical dribbler, 22 years old. He is, of course, this is his first official season at Sporting. So unless he got a release clause, which is generally really high, like it's normally like 70 mil for him, you're not going to get him in the first season. But if you guys have cash and you're looking for a player just to complete your attack, this man is your guy. If you like, his seconding positioning is a central midfielder. So if you want to fit in a lot of attackers into your team because you're trying to go for a game, for example, maybe you're down 2-1 in the Champions League, semi-finals, second leg, you need to go for it, play this man as a central midfielder, put another right wing in, or keep him as a right wing. The crosses, the attitude that he dictates off the right wing is just, it's filthy. Like, you can't go wrong with this player. In fact, this would probably be my number 1 player out of the right wings that I would say go sign. He's not fast though, so if you're looking for a pace merchant, he's not fast. The next player I'm going to mention is that though, but this guy, again, a very much a Juan Mata type player. He's going to look for the pockets of space, he's going to pass the ball, he's going to hit the 1-2s. But trust me, he's got a right foot on him that will score plenty goals. Maybe, guys, just a suggestion, have him as a free roaming type right wing. Have him come in a bit, have him go out, have him drop into the midfield. You know, just have him like rotating around your team, because that is a very much a Bruno Fernandes type thing that he does possess. But other than that, you can't go wrong with Pedro Goncalves. Pace merchants. The Senegalese 22-year-old right wing speedster. As you can see there, he does have the speed dribbler, so I'm not lying, he is a pace merchant. 78 overall. People, Ismaila Sarr. Now, I don't know how the hell Watford managed to hang on to him, but he is going to be a baller in the upcoming season in the Premier League in real life. So you can only imagine what he does in FIFA. FIFA is very much a pace type game. If you need to win a game, put this man in your team, you're going to win it. He's tall, 85 centimeters tall. I think that's what, 6'1"? Yeah, it's about 6'1". So it's very impressive. It is very, very impressive, and he's got an 86 potential. Now, I've seen other YouTubers get this man to like a 90, so yeah, I've never gotten him close to 90. I think I've gotten him to around 86, but again, knocking long balls in behind the defense, get him behind. That's all you need to put for this man, and he's bagging at least 20 goals a season on a bad season too. So you can't go wrong with him. He's available off the bat, but he is quite expensive. So he's more of a player that you buy for a team that's more or less already made. Again, looking for an attacking presence on the right hand side. This is your guy. Finally, people, getting to the centre forward / striker position, we have Braille Donald Mbolo of Borussia Mönchengladbach. Of course, it feels like he's been in career mode since forever. I mean, United were linked to him back in 2014 or back in 2015, I think. It's crazy how long ago we heard about him, and he's only 23 flippin' years old. The Swiss international he had a decent performance in the Euros. So if any of you have been watching the Euros and you saw Switzerland, you saw that he was decent. Of course, he did go off injured in the game against, I think it was against Spain, he got injured. So yeah, he does have the injury prone trait, but he's a flair player and he's a speed dribbler. I've gotten this guy up to a 90 overall, so I'm not even, he's got an 83 overall potential. I've gotten him up to a 90. Guys, playing this guy centre forward striker, he's unmatched because he's just so physically dominant. So he's a tank, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. He's a damn tank. You can't go wrong with him. Braille Donald Mbolo, people. Of course, the Swedish international, Alexander Isaac, 20 years old. The next Zlatan Ibrahimovic. People say this is a well-known guy. Obviously, a lot of you guys already have played with him. But of course, this is my list of players that I think that you should sign. Of course. Look at that badge, that outside of the foot shot, speed dribbler, flair player. As a striker, he's damn well tall, 192. I think that's 6'3" or 6'4", somewhere around there. Very high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate, but you don't need him coming back on defense. You just need him to be a focal point in your offense. Left foot, right foot, it's a down the middle, scoring goals. That's what you want, and that's what he can provide for you, people. And of course, human beings, our final signing is Nicolas Gonzalez, now of Fiorentina, but in the game, or in FIFA 21, he will be at Stuttgart because he hasn't moved essentially yet, but in real life he did move. So Nicolas Gonzalez, an absolute pacey ass dude. Like, he's great, guys. I've gotten him up to a 90 overall. It says he's got an 84 potential. I'm just like, not a chance. 90 overall. This guy, balls in behind, balls down the middle, balls from the side. His running is insane. Another guy, he's a Thomas the Tank engine. He just keeps going full 90 minutes. You can't stop him for those full 90 minutes. Like, seriously. If you play him as a wing, you can't stop him. Play him as a striker. I think striker is his most potent position. So try play him there. I mean, it makes sense. And he's going to bag you like 40 goals a season, people. And of course, he's only 22 years old. So why would you not? Why would you not? So those are my 30 players that I think that you need to sign for your career mode. Please let me know down below if you've used them, and I hope you guys have a damn good day, and goodbye for now. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your damn great day.